If you're still fired up about last night's Bears playoff win over the Packers, how could you not be? Just hit that little like button for us. We would greatly appreciate it. Big show coming up. Some unfortunate injury news, plus the Bears playoff scenario entering today. Who could they face in the divisional round? We'll tell you all about it. I'm Harrison Graham. Let's roll. Chicago Bears now coming at you here on a Sunday morning. We got some more news to dive into after just one of the crazier comebacks, even for this team, that you will ever see over the Packers. Hopefully those flights didn't get delayed to Cancun for Jordan Love and the boys. But what a day. What a night. Absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, there was some bad news that came out of the game. Ben Johnson announced after the game that both Aussie Trapilo and TJ Edwards suffered season-ending injuries. Two starters, so obviously pretty significant. We'll talk about both these guys here. Let's start with TJ, obviously a vet on this team who, at times this year has played really well. Down the stretch, I didn't think he had been playing great, but still a leader on your team, still a good player. Fractured his fibula, and I was kind of shocked. Amazon showed it on the replay. It was brutal, man. I mean, his ankle just snapped. That's what it looked like. Tough to watch, non-contact. Obviously out for the season. When will he be ready? I mean, if you're lucky, training camp, so I don't know what it means for his future. Obviously, we're focused on the present, but he has been a warrior for this team, a good player for this team for the last few years. So definitely bummed to see that, no question about it. Now, as far as the here and now, I thought DeMarco Jackson came in, did some good things. He does add some speed to the position that TJ Edwards lacks. So in the short term, there could be some benefit. I don't want to say it's a benefit TJ's out, but there are some pros to DeMarco Jackson playing more. He's better in coverage. He can run around, do some different things. Certainly not as instinctive, but does give you some speed. Jalen Reeves-Maybin actually got some run last night off the practice squad. I think he'll just get activated to the 53-man roster. You're now going to have two open roster spots with Edwards and Trapilo heading to injured reserve. So I would guess that DeMarco and Tremaine are your two main backers, with Reeves-Maybin as your third, because don't forget Noah Sewell is out for the season as well. The guys behind them, Eamon Ogbogbemiga, and then also Ruben Hippolyte, who was a healthy scratch. They clearly don't want to play Ruben Hippolyte, so I wouldn't expect him to get in the mix. Okay, Aussie Trapilo, patellar injury. He is also out for the season. Did not look good. Turns out it's not good. Again, it could throw a wrench into some of your offseason plans, because it kind of felt pretty clear that he was your left tackle moving forward. But what's his timeline? That's a conversation for after the season ends. But that will be an offseason topic for sure. There's no question about that. In the short term, look for Theo Benedet to take over. He's obviously played a good amount of snaps for this team this year. Pretty good in the run game, not great in pass pro, so they're going to have to find some answers there in terms of helping him out, chipping with Durham Smythe, some of the other tight ends, Cole and Colston as well. And then the wild card, potentially plan B, is Braxton Jones is healthy. He practiced all week in full. Like Jalen Reeves-Maybin, I would expect him to get activated. Again, you'll have two open roster spots. Braxton's full go. At minimum, you need a swing tackle, which is what he can now provide. And I think he is ready to go in case Theo struggles as well. I don't think you would start Braxton in this scenario, considering he has not played since September, but he is an experienced option, and who knows, maybe the time off, maybe he was able to build some of that strength back. So it is intriguing. I'm sure it'll be a storyline this week. Again, I would imagine it's Theo. He's been healthy. He's been playing some this year, but Braxton Jones does give you an option, and he does have more experience than Theo Benedet. Who do you guys think should start? Type TB for Theo Benedet, type BJ for Braxton Jones. I don't want to get too reactionary. I do think you should start Theo. But let's get Braxton ready, right? Full week of practice, let's get him some more reps, right? Maybe even sprinkle him in with the ones some this week and just get him up to speed, because, he's played some good football for the Bears in the past. So that's a good option to have if you have to, go to the bench if needed. All right, coming up, Bears playoff scenarios for the divisional round. There's only 2 teams they could end up playing next round. We'll tell you who they are and what the scenarios are to end up playing each of those opponents. But first, got to tell you guys about our awesome sponsor. That is Rocket Money. Do want to thank them as well for sponsoring our watch party last night. Really, really appreciate that. If you're looking to grow your savings and cut back on your spending, look no further than Rocket Money. They are a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Rocket Money, the app will consolidate your checking, savings, loans, and investments into a single dashboard to give you a very clear view of their financial picture. You can do a lot of cool stuff on the app. You can cancel subscriptions you no longer want with just a few taps of a button. You can set budgets. They will help you stay on track of those by sending you weekly updates. You'll see the categorized spending, and you can easily identify where you can cut back. That's what my wife and I were able to do in a couple different areas, and we were able to save up for a couple of years and recently bought a house, which obviously is awesome. So if you guys are looking to grow your savings, Rocket Money is the app for you. A lot of cool benefits to using it. Can't recommend it enough. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/bearsnow. That is rocketmoney.com/bearsnow. rocketmoney.com/bearsnow. Check out the Rocket Money app today. That link will be in the comments and description of this video. All right, let's look at the NFC playoff picture. So 2 of the 3 games in the books this weekend. The Rams held on, barely beat the Panthers 34-31. Had Carolina won, there was a real scenario where the Bears would host the Panthers. That would have been the dream outcome, but Stafford clutched up late, and they were able to win 34-31. Of course, the Bears with the miraculous comeback, 31-27 over the Packers. And then 49ers-Eagles today, 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central Time. Of course, Seattle with the first-round bye. Let's go through these scenarios shortly. First of all, I'm very interested to see how this game plays out. Philadelphia has been a pretty healthy favorite all week. I think it's a tough matchup for San Francisco because, look, in a vacuum, I like how the Niners have played down the stretch of the season more than the Eagles. But the Eagles want to run the football, and they've been inconsistent at doing it. Well, they're facing a defense that does not have a good defensive line and has like no linebackers left. They should be able to run the football with Saquon Barkley in this game. And if they do, I expect Philly to win. If San Francisco can hold their own, stopping the run, I think the Niners' offense is clicking at a higher rate right now, especially in the passing game. I know Seattle gave them trouble, but we all saw the Bears-Niners game, but it wasn't even just that one. Brock Purdy's been playing really well, so that'll be an interesting chess match. I like Philadelphia to win that game, and if they do, it's Bears-Eagles. I think the Eagles will win, and if they do, Philly comes to town, and it's a rematch of the Black Friday game where the Bears went up to Philadelphia and kind of got their first big statement win of the year. So you would get that rematch. So if the Eagles win, it's Bears-Eagles at Soldier Field. If the 49ers win, it's Bears-Rams. And I know the Rams clearly are not playing their best football right now, but my gut still tells me I'd rather play Philadelphia because I still think this defense is more susceptible and giving up chunk plays in the passing game. That's where the Rams can feast. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, they have good tight ends. The Eagles have some good receivers in Goddard as well, but I'd rather just take my chances with Jalen Hurts than Matt Stafford. Now, Stafford can get kind of erratic. It can get weird, but they're just, when they're clicking that Rams passing game, it's really hard to stop. The Eagles' offense as a whole, and especially the passing game, has kind of been wonky all year. It's been a little better recently, but my gut tells me I'd rather take my chances with Philadelphia, even though they are the defending champions. What do you guys think? Who would you rather face next round? Would you rather play Philly? If so, type PHI. If you'd rather play the Rams, type LAR if you want to face LA. I think the Bears will have a decent shot against either. I don't love how the Rams are playing right now. Their defense is vulnerable, and the Eagles' offense has had their issues. So I think either way, you're getting a flawed opponent that's coming to your building, and we all saw how the crowd was last night. I would expect another raucous environment. Stay tuned. I will be back later today after the conclusion of Eagles 49ers. Shortly after that, we'll get another video up and break down early thoughts on their opponent, kind of a breaking news style. I'm not going to do a full preview. I'll do that on Monday morning, but we will kind of dive into who they're going to play and some early thoughts on the matchup. Plus, if we have any more news, rumors, and updates for the Bears, we'll throw that in there as well. So stay tuned for that. My name is Harrison Graham. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's show. I hope you're still enjoying the win. If you are, hit that like button. I know I am. Hit that subscribe button as well, and we'll see you guys later tonight. Peace.